Hello, I was checking through KVR to see if there's any new plugins coming out, and I saw that the TC Electronic have ported this loudness radar to native, and they have the stereo version, they have the surround 5.1 version of it, and in a bundle they cost like 120 something, $130. It's like, okay, it has to have something new, but the look of it's the same old one, I guess, from their dedicated DSP days in the power core stuff and all of that, and they're charging that money for it. And I thought to myself, wait, I know a plugin that does this for free, so I wanted to compare these two and just see for myself, like, what is the difference? What is so innovative that they still want to charge for it? You know, is it actually worth the extra money? And I went to download it. The first thing that was a problem is, like, you get the trial for your iLock, and then you click the link to download it, and it's a broken link. I used to work for a company that does, deals with audio software, and I think that for a typo, you could do it like twice. The third time you get fired. For a broken link, you definitely get fired, especially if it was something that you're trying to sell. At least on my side, maybe I'm just slandering them, and it's just on my side it got broken, or I'm using a bad Brave browser that can't open it. I don't know. Anyways, let's check it out. So this is Julian loudness meter. It's made by a Paisan, a guy from my country, so it's a Serbian developer. And then we have the loudness meter by TC Electronic. Now, Julian, this is the free version of it, and I on purpose opened the free version of it because it shows you everything you can upgrade on it. It shows you that every feature that you click on, if you buy it, you have this. So far now you don't. But if I check out all the free features, they're actually equal to the stereo and the whole bundle, the 5.1. So if I check what kind of files I can analyze, it's gonna be mono, stereo, and surround 5.1. That's it. And that's what these do. And that's free. Okay, so the free version already has all of the features. So it monitors everything, true peak and integrated and short term and all of the kind of dynamic things that you could want. And you have the same thing right here. So let me play some music for you. As you can see, they monitor the same things. Yeah. Same stuff, loudness range, you have it here. So you have everything in both of these. I don't see any advantage from this, radar kind of display where you can see the entire loudness at a glance. I can actually see the same thing right here, and I can choose to have this like longer, shorter. I can, see kind of the glance of the loudness the same way in the loudness meter from Julian. So I'm wondering why they're still selling this, because this is definitely better. First of all, I can resize it. I can make this bigger if I wanted to. Of course, they're both kind of adjustable. That's not the point. I'm not going to go into details like, you can click this button or that one. No, I'm just looking at the macro picture. So somebody with half a brain, just with 2 minutes of time, could just check out both of these and think to themselves, like, what's happening here? Why are you trying to sell this? The radar thing where all of the histogram of the loudness being displayed in a circle. Okay, it's nice. I admit that looks nice. I don't know if that's patented, but it looks okay. It's just you have a histogram in the other one as well. Plus, you have this one where you can see where the loudness is mostly concentrated. You don't have that here. And so in a free one, we have more features than in the paid one. Plus, this free one, if you pay for it, I think it's like $32 or something like that. 33 euros. That would be like $35, $40. You get the pro version that has way more stuff. First of all. Second of all, can do 7.1 surround, 712 Dolby Atmos, 714 Dolby Atmos, other channel configurations, which is insane. It has other profiles where it can basically tell you if your loudness is good enough for any kind of online streaming services, like at least what they prefer. It's not like you're gonna adhere to those. Has way more features if you pay $40. They're trying to sell you this 5.1 antiquated thing for 130. That's 4 times more, 3 times more expensive. Honestly, the way they look, and I'm gonna play some music again for you just to check it out. Let's do some quieter parts. To me, it's quite clear what's happening in both of these. clear, really easy to read. I get it. They both do the job. It's just somehow this one is free. And that's the difference. This one is free, and if you really do prefer this, what do you call it, radar kind of display, that's fine. It's just that I don't know. So I had to check this out, and I wanted to do this on camera. Why not get more people into the ecosystem by just giving them something for free? I know the developer hours cost, and it's a company still. This is an old product. A lot of companies actually offer up their really old products as free just to get people into the ecosystem, liking, their brand. And it really does work. If I tend to get used to the looks of something and the way the ergonomics are and the way it's being used, the way I utilize it, I'm more than happy to pay for an upgrade. I'm more than happy to pay to get some annoyances removed. I think that, yeah, it's definitely not worth the money. If you need an analyzer, Julian, the free version is amazing, honestly, if you need that much analysis. For me, the LUFS meter in my limiter is enough, but if you need analysis, this is amazing. For free, you don't have to pay anything. What I wanted to say is this loudness radar thing, I don't know why they're selling it. It really caught me off guard. What is this? Why is this not free? How are they selling this? If you do know how to use a loudness meter, good for you. If you don't, check out the course at mixingacademy.com. I have a course there that's 40+ hours long, and thanks to 11.org, it's completely free. See you in the next video.